welcome in everybody. We have a guest that we'll be bringing in shortly. But first, I wanted to get everything started and say hello. I don't usually get to say hello to you guys on a live Sunday, but we have a special announcement, some special stuff going on today. And this stream, of course, will be featuring the luxurious bastard and the owner, Little Lux, aka Dave. And so we'll get into all that. And most of you have done this already. Thank you so much for that. But as you guys come in, if you did not, please hit that thumbs up. And if you guys want to share this, it's been a hot minute since we've had some luxurious on this channel, especially in live streams. So go invite some people. Maybe somebody doesn't know about this company. Maybe somebody doesn't know about this channel. We can bring everybody together, right? As the tide comes in, all ships rise. And we want to bring everybody up as we're going through. So again, guys, hit that thumbs up. We'll probably be about an hour today. That's kind of the game plan. So we'll see how that goes and get everybody out of here to enjoy their Sunday afternoon or wherever you are from. I'm going to put a hard line out there and say by the end of this, I bet we have double-digit different countries involved. When we have this time zone, we kind of get people from all over the UK and India and Asia. So I bet that we have some double-digit time zones going on, which I think would be pretty cool here. So again, hit that thumbs up, share it. If you guys have some questions, we got a lot of information for you, but we will have a chance to get to know this owner, get to know this company, especially if they are new to you. And on that note, in the background, Mr. Lux, if you're ready, just give me a thumbs up and we'll get this party started here. Okay. All right, guys. Everyone out there, if you guys could join me and welcome in the owner of Luxurious Bastard, Mr. Dave. Mr. Luxurious, how you doing?
Good. Dude, I'm nervous. This is exciting.
Yeah.
I think
yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to answer a lot of questions, a lot of things you guys are wondering. And above all, I want people to kind of get to know this owner, get to know the company, get to know what we've been doing together behind the scenes for a little bit of time now. And then, of course, talk about the giveaways today, talk about the new scents today and the big announcement that we have today that most of you probably can guess there. And if anybody is watching in the background and you're like, how do I chat? How do I get involved? You do need to be subscribed to the channel to, number one, win giveaways, to number two, get involved, and then number three, just literally for free support what we're doing here. This video, if we have more subscribers, more likes, more views, it's going to help my channel. Let's be transparent, but it's also going to help out the Luxurious Bastard. So if you're here as a fan of them, hit that subscribe button, come on in, and let's get to know this company, and then we'll drop all that information. So Mr. Lux, first off, because I think it's important to establish like the day and times and stuff, where are you and your company from?
We're located out here in California, and it is 12 noon, well, 12:03. So a lot of you may or may not know, but I typically work through the week, make new stuff, and I release them right now pretty much every Sunday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time.
Perfect. And if he's looking tired, he had a long day yesterday. What would you have going on yesterday, Lux?
Disneyland. We went to Disneyland and literally had to get the kids up at 5 a.m. Everybody showered, dressed. We got to the park at like 8 a.m. Stayed all day long, and then I think we got home pulled into the driveway about 1:30 in the morning. So this is my second cup of coffee.
That is amazing. This is my 0 cup of coffee. I'm sure you know, but I've never had a coffee in my life. I know we got people out there. Hey, I just don't drink coffee. I don't like it. I like cold water. If I'm feeling crazy, I'll get a Mountain Dew.
Cold coffee? Nope, nothing?
No, literally nothing. No cold, no coffee, ice cream, nothing. My wife loves it. She's probably had 3 already today. So yeah, it's just not just not for me. And since we have the new products and stuff, let's go ahead and get into one aspect first, and then we're going to get into all the others as we come through. And again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and knock off right away this big announcement that we've been working on for some time now. If we get a little like round of applause, a little drum roll, it is now for the first time officially an affiliate of mine and of Luxurious Bastard. We have come together. It's actually the same code that's always been live, always been active for 3-4 years now. I mean, it's been a long time. And so
since 2018.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So we're pushing 4+ years. But Command Bastard, you guys, is live. It is an affiliate, meaning I do get a commission. I do get a kickback on sales. And this is a 10% off code for you guys. And again, as we said here, a proud new affiliate. And kind of, we wanted to be as transparent as possible as we came through. Worked a ton with Lux early on, worked a ton with Lux in the middle. And then we kind of had drifted apart. There was never like a fight. There was never drama. There was never like a blow up or anything like that. It's just Lux was exploring other areas. I didn't find like my niche on his scents. The scents, if you guys don't know this company, some of the strongest and longest lasting scents in the game, some really manly, complex, layered scents, and kind of has a style to them. It just was not exactly my style for most of them. Like his most popular scent, I think it's probably safe to say 1912, your most popular.
Yeah, you know what? It's starting to get edged out by 1886, but
Wow.
yeah, because that's the original one that kind of put me on the map.
Right. And 1912 is very strong, very dark, very layered. And those of you that watch this channel, you know that those just aren't exactly in my wheelhouse. And so it just kind of naturally drifted. And then we kind of came back together this summer. We had some man-to-man talks and like, hey, I would love to see you do this. And you're like, hey, this is my perspective on this. And we just started working together. And then over the last like month or two, man, we have been talking literally every day. We have done so much, from creating 2 new scent profiles to dang near completely redoing the website to getting things going on the search engine algorithm side of things, and just so many things behind the scenes that a lot of you would be like, oh man, I haven't seen Dan and Lux together in a while. And it's like, yeah, we just been kind of creeping in the dark. We just been dancing in the distance. So above all, we wanted it to be right. We didn't want to just force an affiliate. I was not as a first affiliate. It wasn't something for just numbers. We wanted the consumer to have the best experience, the content creator and consultant, and the company. And so it all came together. And again, guys, I'll put that down at the bottom because I think all of you hit the thumbs up already. But Command Bastard is 10% off. And on that note, Lux, for those that don't know your kind of model, because it is kind of a unique one, you touched on it briefly a second ago, but if people are interested in scents, what is the process? What is like your kind of overarching idea of your company when it comes to products and how they purchase them? What's like the timeline look like?
As far as creation or
So like... So you had mentioned Sunday drops. If you can go into detail on that. And then outside of that, is there more available? Is it all limited? Just kind of give them any details that somebody came in and was like, I'm used to just going to a website and it's always available. How is your company a little bit different?
Well, I have my, what I call my staples. And that's the stuff that I typically, try to keep in stock all the time. And when it runs out, I refresh. Then I have a collaboration section, and typically those are, a large batch and they're available until gone. Then I do a once, maybe twice a month, I do a limited run, and it's usually something I'm working on or tinkering with that I'd like to put out there to see, the feedback on it. And for the most part, everything usually drops on Sundays, because the way it works is all the orders come in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, usually have everything caught up. And then I'm usually spending like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, making the new stuff or restocking. And then it typically gets dropped on Sundays at 12 noon. So that's been my kind of style for ever since I started, really,
Yeah, you've kind of rolled with those Sunday releases, and people hop on there. And so the new releases just dropped about 9 minutes ago, you guys. And the 2 new scents we still have to launch and make available. But again, Command Bastard. And once we launch those, we can kind of take a look and you can talk about some of the new ones that you have out today. And I am going to ask something in the chat here because we have a wide range of feedback already. Bacon says, I haven't tried yet, but I want to. Never tried Lux. Very excited to be here. We have others saying, never tried Lux, but I'm sleeping on it, huh? But at the same time, we have people saying, David is a scent master. We have people saying things like, my favorite company. I haven't tried it yet. Haven't tried them either. So there's so much that is going all around here. So in the chat, if you guys have tried Luxurious Bastard, please take a few seconds to compile your thoughts into one message And if it was a buddy that came to you, think about your buddy who's like, man, I'm
Mm.
growing out a beard. I've heard of this luxurious bastard. What is your one comment pitch to them in that situation? A good friend of yours, you know, you're not holding back punches. You're keeping it real. Is it an absolute go-to because of the feel, because of the sense? Is it something that you love this product in particular? What do you have out there? And then potential consumers, don't listen to us. Don't take it from us. Listen to the people that are spending their money on a
Mhm.
regular basis to be up on these, and especially people saying things like, haven't been able to try, haven't tried. Man, we have so many new people in this company, which I knew was going to happen. That's a great thing because it's been a while. And so have yet to try Luck, okay, or try Lux. That's awesome. And then again, so many people just dropping these things. Bearded Accountant says favorite company, okay? If you don't get Classy Bastard, you ain't living right. Hey, Mo. It's so
Mo.
awesome, man. Bobby Casey says, huge customer of Lux. I have over 30 cents. Don't sleep
Damn.
on Lux. My favorite company. So many awesome scents. And never tried. First exposure as far as I know. That's beautiful, man. Like I said, I knew we'd have some new people coming in here, so we'll go through. And you want to touch on this one real quick, Dave? What is the carrier blend for your oils?
That is, there's 13 now, and plus vitamin E, but we use almond oil, avocado, rice bran, hazelnut, hemp, apricot, castor, grapeseed, and the grapeseed that I do use is organic cold press. What I did, I think it was probably about a year ago, I reduced the amount of grapeseed by like 50% of what I was using, and I replaced that 50% with sunflower. So sunflower, jojoba, argan, and then vitamin E. And that's
Perfect.
the same with the butters and the balms. They get the same carrier base.
Awesome. And I would say a couple of points to note with Luxurious. As I said, strong, long-lasting, complex scents. The balm is a very firm balm, which I believe is what a balm should be. A balm should be for styling and hold, as well as some nourishment. Lux has that to the T. If you're looking for a firm hold balm, they're usually the first or second company that comes out of any beardsman's mouth that has experience. Also, other things to note, I would say that the oil is a straight up medium viscosity. I put some in the last 3 days, actually. Or no, 2 out of the last 3 days. I did not have it yesterday, but 2 out of the last 3
Nice.
days. And so, yeah, it's a pretty straight up medium viscosity. Is that how you would describe it, Dave, for how thick the oil is?
Yeah, definitely not. It's definitely not a heavy oil, although I do have the deluxe oil, which is extremely heavy. But yeah, I would say it's probably on the medium to light.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree. And guys, please go read all those comments out there. I'm not going to be able to hit them all, but I feel like Lux deserves to get a few of them highlighted here. You'll never find a better company, better customer service, unique scents that are amazing. You have to try Lux products line. You will not be disappointed. Whoo!
Damn. Thanks, Steve.
Best long-lasting, complex scents. Feel in the beard is fantastic. Butters and balms are amazing. I'm at over 70 profiles from Jason in Iowa. Goodness.
Yeah, some customers sending me some of their collections, and they're literally bigger than my own.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Lux is my top company in the beard industry. High quality products, fantastic scents, great owner. I have over 25 scents from Lux, from oils to pine tar soap, which he is really well known for his pine tar soap as well. Body wash, etc. That is awesome. And yeah, shout out to you guys, man. 300 likes. We got to get people in for those to really matter. So if you guys know somebody, say, hey, remember, Dan and Lux are on screen. Get in here. So shoot them a message to get out there. James says, hands down, unique, awesome scents. Always down to help out in anything. So true. Best feeling beard, 3 years running with complex manly scents. If you want the best beard in town, you got to put in Mr. Lux. Man, that's awesome. So many great ones. David says Lux is hands down my favorite go-to company for the last 3 years. Man, that is awesome. So cool. I love
just took
that,
a
you
picture
guys.
right now. I'm gonna share that on the gram.
Beautiful. The Rocket has a huge Lux collection, amazing scents, long-lasting, great feel, the most unique company that's out there. Man, that is awesome, you guys. And keep those comments coming because there's people that are asking. Corey, it's a medium viscosity oil. So right in the middle for me as they go through. Dane has 34 bottles. Man, that is truly awesome to hear from you guys. And we do have some giveaways, guys. We'll get into those in just a little bit here. But again, this affiliate has come with a lot of work, a lot of conversations, a lot of working back and forth. And when I say I'm an affiliate with a company, I want to be part of the team, right? This was part of the discussion I had with Dave. I don't want to just throw a code out there. I don't want to just throw videos out there. We work every day. Like every day he's messaging me, hey, what do you think about this? How about this? And then I'm shooting, hey, man, try this, do this. And so it's been absolutely amazing working together and going through.
Yeah,
Dave,
I want you to be, in love with the stuff. I want you to be able to legitimately stand behind it. So that, that's why all of the stuff that we've been doing on the back end. So
yeah,
super excited.
Exactly. Any samples available currently?
Oh yeah. A lot of the staples. I'm doing a good job pretty much every week, going through and making sure all the staples have samples available in the little dropper bottles. So yes, only thing that doesn't have staples usually is the limiteds and the collabs, unfortunately.
Awesome. And the deluxe oil, he asked, what is different? It's just a different carrier blend, correct? It just leans towards more thicker oils.
Yeah, towards the castor oil.
Yep.
On that one.
Yep. Awesome. Beautiful, guys. So again, Command Bastard 10% off. And I think as long as we get ready here, we're going to announce the 2 new scents. And to give you guys kind of complete transparency, as always, when we're working towards the affiliate, the blend was great. The website is great. The man behind the scenes is great. Everything lined up. But I didn't have a ton of scents that were like my go-to. When people reach out to me, I got to have ones that I love with a passion. I got to have ones where I'm like, yes. And I did have one. The one that has always been a staple of mine has always been the Sweet Bastard.
Sweet.
It's a beautiful citrus scent, layered very nicely. But above all, it's just a good citrus scent, like just a good one. But I had to have more. I had to have ones where I'm like, hey, we can do this one, guys. We can really bring this out. And we started working on those. And Nicholas, the difference of cold pressed grapeseed and not, there's several different levels to grapeseed oil. First is the extraction method. You can have cold pressed, which is the best. You can have heat pressed, which is okay, but not as good. And then you can have hexane, one that is using chemicals to draw it out. That's horrible. You don't want to do that. And then another thing is finding a supplier that is good. Grapeseed does not have the longest shelf life in the world. It's not the shortest. It's not anything that's a problem. But if you find a manufacturer and you cut out as many of those breakpoints as possible, that's going to be good for everyone. And the manufacturer is so important. And I know Lux takes a lot of pride in working with, from the fragrance side of things to the carrier side of things, finding those great fragrances and the suppliers out there. So to answer that one. But yeah, so the Sweet Bastard has been a go-to of mine. But we wanted to create 2 more profiles that I thought were kind of lacking in the scent repertoire of Luxurious Bastard. And man, oh man, did Lux work some magic? Did we make some whoop, whoop, and whoop, whoop? And they came out so good. Are you ready to show these people what we have?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So the first one that we are going to announce is titled The Fresh Bastard. And take a look at this profile here. It is what I have in beard right now. And this is one that you do need to, and this is rare for me. I think it's an overused term to say like things change like drastically out of bottle and into beard. When you're really good, you can usually pick things up in the bottle. This one is very different in bottle as compared to beard. And I'll give my take on it, and then we'll hear from Lux on this. So the Fresh Bastard is peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus, winter green, giving you those minty, invigorating, fresh ones. And then let's throw in some little layers that balance very, very well, and almost surprisingly, with lemon, tangerine, grapefruit, bergamot, my favorite citrus scent in the world, and just a drop, just a pinch of ginger to round everything out, to smooth it all in place. For me, when you smell this in bottle, you get that mint overload, that refreshing, like the eucalyptus, almost in the world. It's not exactly, but in the world of Vicks Vapor Rub, which I love. But then you put it in beard, and man, does that sweetness come out. Does that bergamot start shining through? And it is so dang good. So dang good. And yeah, that's Dan in a nutshell. It really is. I mean, it really is me in a nutshell here. Dave, what's
But
your take on the
it's
fresh
good
bastard?
though, because like what you said, what you brought up, I don't really have anything like that in the staple lineup.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what you said, totally, I wasn't even thinking about it, where if I get some older generation or newbies or whatever, and they're not, they don't, the smoke and the coffee and the
Yep.
tobacco, I didn't really have anything along that lines, to offer. So that's why this was a fantastic idea. And I love it because it smells realistic, the way that the mint and stuff comes at first and
Yeah.
then kind of settles down, and then you start to get the tangerine and the other little notes.
Oh, and
Amazing.
it's not like gum mint. It's not
Yeah.
artificial. It's real, as you said,
Yeah.
realistic. It's
Yep.
so good, you guys. So good. Now, I would say it's one
All
of the
essential oils too on these.
exactly. And it because of that and because of citrus and the mint family having like small molecular levels to them, it is one of the not as long lasting. It kind of dissipates quicker. But I will say
Mhm.
when I took a shower to kind of if you wanted like a little boost of the scent again,
Yeah.
you get it wet and that's gonna
Yep.
kind of reinvigorate that smell that out there. Does it
Yeah.
smell like a spa? Kind of. I could see that in a more like minty way rather than like
Mm.
resort way. Again, guys, it's in Beard right now. It's amazing. And we are rolling these out. Andrew asks, are they on the site yet?
I can make them live right now.
Let's do it. And then we'll launch the second one as well, you guys. So we have the Fresh Bastard, and then we have the Calm Bastard. So take a look at this one. This one is lavender, chamomile, cedarwood, bergamot, rustic rose, lang ylang, and lemon. This one
Hmm.
is so smooth, so soothing, so calming. It's not, and it's, I don't want to pin this in a corner and say like it's a nighttime scent. Clearly, it's great for
No.
nighttime, but you can
Yeah.
wear this any day, any season. It's so nice, and it's not basic. It is not something that's like, hey, let me throw some baby powder in there and make it smell like
Definitely
baby
not.
powder. This is so smooth. So this is a 1 ounce oil and then 2 ounce butters. Yes, that is correct. So yeah, guys, it sounds right up my alley. Yeah, any of you that know my style, these were made for two particular reasons. One, for me to have go-to recommendations. I got three that I will recommend to my dad, my uncle, my neighbor, anybody in the world. I will wholeheartedly recommend this company in these scents. But also, we wanted to round out the luxurious lineup. We wanted to have something available to meet all of those categories. If you guys
Hmm.
love coffee, this man makes some of the best coffee scents in the world. If you like smoke, it is the one for smoke. If you like spice, he has everything you need there. If you like cologne, like rich, manly, layered colognes, he's an absolute artist. These really round this out, man. It's really nice. How
Boom.
heavy is the rustic rose? The rustic rose is kind of just in the background, just like a little hint of floral in there, just to give it a little bit of smoothness to it. Nothing super stands out in the Calm Bastard. They blend very, very well. It's not something that I would be like, oh man, this one is this kind of scent. It's nice. The luxurious oil is a medium viscosity. They do have a deluxe oil if you're looking for the thicker one, and that one's more on the side of the castor oil. So yeah, we got a lot there out there. What's your take on the Calm Bastard, Dave?
Um, like you said, I wouldn't call it necessarily a nighttime scent just because of the stuff that we used in it. I wanted to make it, multi-layer, and I think it's one of those too where when you smell it in the bottle, you're like, but once you put it in beard and it does its
Yep.
little layer thing, it's like it's super nice. It's a safe, I mean, you could wear it to a business or wear it at night, date night, it's a
Agreed.
definitely a all around, which is, again, it's another great thing that's going to be able to have added to my staple lineup, because
Agreed.
like you brought to my attention, I was like, yeah, you know what, I don't really have, other than like sweet and like whole original, I didn't have anything that was, in that safe zone for
Yeah,
everybody to try.
for
And
sure.
these
And
will eventually, after this pre-order, I will make samples of them too. So if
cool.
somebody's like, not sure, they'll be able to order a sample of these both.
Awesome. And thank you for mentioning that, guys. This is a pre-order just
Yes.
because of supply, just because of the supplies getting
Mhm.
here and just making sure we have enough time. What would be your guess on how long that these would get to the post office?
I've got most of the stuff on order. There was one, um, I forget which one it was, but I was trying to source a better price in bulk. But probably I should be able to start actually pouring them and making them within about a week.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And yeah, and then we have them. These are all done. It was just obviously to scale. He had to get all the supplies needed.
Hmm.
And I think this is a good question because there are people out there that have tried the Soothing Bastard.
Hmm.
How would you compare this and how it's different? Because like the Soothing Bastard was cool for me, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like, oh my gosh, I have to recommend that. This one, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to
Yeah.
recommend it. So what would you say for someone like Dane who has tried Soothing? How is Calm different?
Soothing has a lot of vanilla. I think there's like two different types of vanilla in it.
Yep.
It does have a little bit of bergamot, but it doesn't have any of these other uh, ingredients in there. And that's why I think it's definitely, I would say Soothing is a nighttime scent, where this one, even though it can be worn, all the time. So if I had to put a, scale on like how close together they are, I mean, they're close-ish, but not, you definitely tell them apart. You're going to
Agreed.
smell one and smell the other and be like, oh yeah, these are definitely deserve to be two separate entities for sure.
Yeah, Soothing is more like, I don't want to say savory, but more in the thicker. I know exactly how they're different,
Yeah.
but I have a tough. Your scents are so complicated; it can be tough to articulate them. That's one
Hmm.
of the challenges that we have here. So yeah, it is. It's amazing. What's a Yeti's favorite scent? Bergamot. All right.
Bergamot.
Chris is full of the jokes. So we're going to have some time for questions, guys, and open those up. But let's go ahead and show what we're going to have for giveaways today on stream.
Giveaway.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the chat, especially if anybody is new here. For a link in the chat here, you guys, click that. All you need to do is put your name and your email address, and we got some awesome giveaways to do. The only other two rules, you need to be subscribed to be able to comment, and you have to be here. If you sign up and your name is drawn and you're not here, man, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
You gotta leave there. And Jesus says, Dan, I know I've said this before. I've learned that we have the same taste and scents that tingle, but also citrus, and we always agree. So I'm looking forward to trying the Calm Fresh Bastard. Boom, that's awesome, man. So
Sweet.
awesome.
They're both live right now. I just checked on the app. And by the way, too, I have an app available for iOS and Android that makes ordering super easy and searching super easy. So
Beautiful.
they are live now.
Beautiful, beautiful. And the app should work like normal. You can use the code on the app.
Yep.
If
Exactly.
not, there's a link that's pinned. There's a link in the chat. But
Yep.
again, welcome to everybody. We didn't get a chance to say hello to everyone out there, but we see you. We appreciate you. And to show that, enter these giveaways. And again, if you're watching, you got to make sure you're subscribed here. And let's go ahead and take a look what we're giving away. We have I'm not great at math, but like 7 different giveaways today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing 4 different gift cards. We are going to be doing, I actually wore these, and if you guys saw my photo shoot today, I wore them in the photo shoot. These wood-framed Luxe glasses that have the etching. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see how I show here. That have the luxurious bastard. Look at that, right into the wood. And these are so nice, and they look so good. I wear them all the time. Sam absolutely loves them. So they're styling, they're profiling. We're gonna give these bad boys away again. Look at the design on the wood here. That's nice. Look at that camera too. Goodness. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be one of the giveaways.
Something to note too, like I have a big head. I have what they call, like, when I order glasses, I have to order the Asian fit, and these have a really nice hinge on them. So
yes.
They for big heads, I'm super sensitive. If I wear some sunglasses that are too tight and they push on my temples, I have a headache in like 10 minutes. So these are perfect for that.
And we have that in common. I am the founder and CEO of the Big Melon Squad, so I have
hey,
I have a large head
another
too.
member.
Yep, yep. So we're gonna give away those, and it comes in a really, you can see in the picture on the screen, comes in a nice little wood box that's engraved with Lux. Really cool, man. I rock the heck out of these because you can wear brown sunglasses with really anything. I checked with
Mhm.
the fashion coaches, and they said that was acceptable statement, aka my wife. And
And
then we have two.
polarized too. Don't
Boom.
forget that.
So true. So true. If you go to the lake, you want to see the fish, man, it's amazing. And then we have a canvas and leather bag that is a custom Lux made bag here, you guys. Take a peep at this. We're going to give away one of these bad boys too. It's got this top that opens up. It's got all the handles in the world. It's got the leather zippers. There you go. Lux showing them off there. This thing is cool, and the Lux patch on there. So we are going to give away one of those bags on stream today. And then finally, probably the coolest one of them all because you guys came out strong here. Oh, he's going to sign it? That's awesome.
Yep.
We are going to give away a custom triple combo. Now, with that said, triple combo, meaning you get an oil, a balm, and a butter. But custom, you will be able to work with Dave on the scent, on the name, and get this full custom experience. And that's going to be given away to one of you today for free.
Yeah, that was amazing. I put down I think the first challenge was 100 likes, and we got like the next day, Justin. Yeah, it was Justin messaged
Justin
me and he
Bell,
said you
yeah.
should have made it higher because it's at
Yeah.
like 160 now.
Yeah, that's amazing. And again, I appreciate everybody that hit that thumbs up, everybody that shared the stream. Here's a little hidden YouTube secret. YouTube like judges the analytics and movements of things. If you guys simply hit the share button and you copy it, YouTube registers that as a share. Now, it's a little cheap. It's a little tactic, so I've never said that before on stream. But just for future reference, anybody watching, simply hitting that share button, which will bring up different options. If you hit copy, YouTube says, oh, people are trying to share this. People like this. Let's show more people. So if you guys have the ability, even if you don't post it anywhere, just simply hitting that share button can make a really big difference. So we're going to give away all those things today, you guys. Again, all you need to do is sign up with your name and your email address. There's no purchase necessary. It's completely free. We just appreciate you guys getting the word out about this company, getting the word out about this channel, and now our partnership with an affiliate. So thank you to everybody. Let's go ahead and give away our first giveaway of the day, which is going to be the one of the $25 gift cards, just so we can show everybody kind of how this process works. And we want to make sure we're able to go through and get everything going smoothly today.
This is new to me too. I haven't seen how this works.
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And how it will work here is I'm going to gather their name and email address, Dave, and I have a document where I'm going to compile all of them. It depends on you, and we'll let the people know here. Do you want them to reach out to you, or do you just want to start the conversation based on the document that I send you?
Yeah. If you could document it and just send it over to me,
Perfect.
that'd be perfect.
That usually works. So then there's not the games of I reached out to you and stuff. So yeah. So guys, just like always here, Lux will have this. He'll start the conversation. For the gift cards, it's just going to be emailed to you. So you don't even have to do anything. You'll just check
it'll
your
be a
email.
code that you can use, and it'll just take straight $25 off your order, off anything.
Perfect. All right, so here's our first potential winner. And do not congratulate anybody until they actually claim their victory, because if they're not here, we can't give them the win. They got to be here, because if they see their name, then we get a flood. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and see if the first person is here for our first giveaway. This is a $25 Luxurious Bastard gift card. All right. Where do I do the email? So T. Lee, I'll give you a chance here. We got a lot of giveaways coming, guys. There is a link in the chat right now. It's always in the description of the video as well, but the link in the chat right now, it looks like this. Click that link, put your name, put your email address, and that's it. Be ready to comment, be ready to roll there. We have about 140 people that have entered so far. That's awesome.
Dang.
Yeah, yep, they come in quick, and we still have some of you out there, so keep that in mind. And then
I'm loving that background you got there. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
The background on the.
I thought it was luxurious.
Yeah.
It kind of matched the lounge. And then two things while we're waiting to give everybody a chance there. You have a YouTube channel. please subscribe to the Luxurious Bastard YouTube channel. And then you have a show that you do. Do you want to touch on that?
You're talking about the lounge videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a great way for if you want to find out what I'm releasing on Sundays or what's going on just in general. That's just my way of just personally sitting down and letting you guys know, what's coming, what special events or giveaways or anything. So like that is the best place to get in touch and just, see what's happening in the Lux world over here. Every Friday is typically it kind of depends. Sometimes I do live, sometimes I do just a straight up video, but it's always on a Friday.
Okay. Now we have a question. It says, I like tobacco scents, but also oud. And then several people, we got E and Justin Bell said the tobacconist. Do you have any other recommendations for someone that's looking for oud and tobacco?
1886, baby.
Ooh, okay. Yep. And describe what that would be. What would the essence of 1886 smell like?
That is a old-fashioned tobacco vanilla, but it's not your typical like vanilla bean. This is like grandma vanilla kind of mixed in there, and then it has that. I use 2 different types of oud fragrances on that one, so it's not like the oud's not going to get you up front, but if I were to remove it, you definitely tell that the profile is different. And it's just kind of cologne-y maybe, but it's totally just distinguished old, tobacco, kind of a dry tobacco. It's like I said, it's slowly starting to overtake the 1912.
That's wild.
People getting it, saying like, hey, my 1912 was previously my favorite, but 1886 smoked it.
And he said, I think he's going to grab it. He said, I'm Cuban, so I'm in 1886.
There you go.
That's perfect. Is that a reference to a historical year?
I think I was trying to figure out a name for that one, and I was in my showroom downstairs, and I think I was filming a video for something else, and I reached over to put a pen in a tobacco box that I had, and it said like high quality vanilla tobacco 1886. I forget what it was, and I was like, there you go.
Okay, perfect.
So,
all right, guys.
Perfect.
We have our first giveaway winner as long as they're here. So if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment again along the lines of, hey, it's me, woohoo, something like that. And you do want to be timely. The idea is to reward people that are here, that are engaging and supporting what we're both doing. And so our first potential winner would be Terry Biner. Mr. Biner, are you out there? I know a Chris. I wonder if he's related to Terry. So Terry, if you're in the chat, drop a comment, and as soon as he does, we'll verify it, and it is him ready to roll. And guys, if you have questions, I am saving some of these, and we'll be able to get back to them as we go through. So if you have them and we don't address them, yep, that's my dad. Oh, super cool, Chris.
Sweet.
Have him, I haven't seen him yet, have him comment. Whoop, that's me. Nice. Awesome, man. Congratulations.
Heck yeah, cool.
So you won a $25 gift card from Lux. Obviously, be patient here, but Lux will get that. Those ones are real easy. That's just an email. So make sure you check the email that you signed up with, and we'll get those taken care of. Let me go back and have this ready to roll. So we still have a bunch more of these giveaways to go, you guys. And if you're just coming in, Command Bastard is an affiliate. We have the Fresh Bastard, which mixes an invigorating minty with a beautiful citrus that pops through. And then we also have the Calm Bastard. That, man, it's a floral, earthy sweetness. Ah, man, I struggle with this one too. If you, based on smelling, based on scent, how would you describe this one?
Again, I gravitate towards just realistic. It's just
because like we have with Fresh, it's minty and citrus. This one's it's floral, but not girly floral, not feminine floral.
I would say the lavender and the chamomile are kind of first-ish.
Yep.
And then you got that one, the lemon, the bergamot, and the lang lang are kind of like the middle. And then the cedar wood and the rustic rose are, and did I say lemon already? Lemon, I think, is the middle note.
Yeah.
And then the other ones kind of just round it out, just to kind of give it that, just, you know, it's hard to explain. Like you said, it's just one of those, I think you gotta just experience it.
Yeah.
It's very authentic.
Yes, it really
Yeah.
it's calming.
Hmm.
Hey Jay, the bearded Wolverine, he's at work but stopped in. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Bearded accountant grabbed 1912 and original.
Original.
Awesome. And JP said the bar fam. Yeah, man, the communities come through strong. That's pretty crazy because Chris, the son, has been a subscriber for a very long time. Then the dad is with JP and those guys. That's really cool. We have an awesome community here that's into prospecting, like gold panning and metal
That's
detecting and
cool.
stuff. So really, really cool stuff. They do a stream on Saturday nights where they all get together on JP's channel and just shoot the wind. Just kind of hang out. It is pretty awesome. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at your site here. And again, guys, proud to say we did a lot of work on this site
Hmm.
together. We did a lot of things that were so fun with just trying to optimize them and get them looking as best as possible for the consumer. And so just really awesome things here. But let's say that today's Sunday, right? It is. You
Hmm.
just had
Yep.
new stuff that dropped for this one. Are they going to the new products tab?
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay. So, guys, right up at the top, you got the new products tab. And then as you scroll down, these are things that just dropped today, things that are newly refreshed. And here you got the
Exactly.
top two new ones, Fresh Bastard, the Calm Bastard. Then some other ones. You have Autumn, October, Brave. Those are looking like the oils there. Go ahead and touch on Autumn. What do you have for the Autumn?
Autumn was a seasonal actually that I did last year, and that one is, complex. So that is I'm not a huge patchouli fan, but that one's got like your patchoulis and all those dark kind of like dry spicy notes. I probably a few people in here have gotten the Autumn Bastard from last year
Pete.
when it started to come roll around on like seasonals. That one in particular, everybody was messaging me like, got to do Autumn, you got to do Autumn, you got to do Autumn. So brought it back for the second year in a row on that one.
Awesome. Yeah, Pete says it's his favorite profile of all time.
Of all
So
time.
cool.
Yep.
I mean, I love it. Like we got Gunner in here said logo looks cool. I mean, we have people seeing your logo for the first time. That is so cool.
That's
What
cool.
about unscented? We have a pretty
Hmm.
solid group that goes unscented.
Yep. In the staples, the Natural Bastard, completely unscented oil, butter, and balm available.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
And so, yep, and there is a scent profile page that we got
Hmm.
going once we started working together. So if you guys want to hop on there to see any of this listed by scents. And then you have the October Bastard. So Autumn
Hmm.
Bastard separately. October, what would this one be like?
This one is the first time I've ever done it, but it's a very old-fashioned kind of pumpkin, a little bit of vanilla and spice and oud. I would say the
Okay.
oud note on this is almost even with the pumpkin note.
Awesome. For those that are
Very,
looking for that. And
very
how
good
heavy
one.
is
Yeah.
the patchouli?
Not very at all. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty low in the list.
All right. And Daryl says the autumn is best. The autumn is best
Hmm.
there. Butter. They see the new tubs there. New
Yes.
formula or just a new container? New home?
New container. Yeah. Because as you all know, or maybe you don't know, I have zero wax in my butter. So they're great. They're just ultra buttery. But, being out here in California, especially recently,
Yep.
like, 80% of the time the butters are melting down a little bit during transit. And with the older style container like this, even though it does have a seal on the inside, usually they would leak. So the new ones actually have what do they call that, where the seal, as soon as you crank it down, it actually like glues itself to the I forgot the name of that, but that's how these ones are. Yeah, so they should not leak during transit. And if they do, touching on the website, there's a great blog that we worked on how to fix that, because that is
Yep.
probably in the top 10 questions that I get. Like, hey, I got a butter, but it looks a little weird. What can I do? And now that we have the blog on the website, it's beautiful. And usually the customer has no problem fixing it and putting it back to the way it looked when it left, here.
And so and I'll follow up with his explanation on this. He says, do you use Shop Now? Because his bank and a few others are freezing sales on sites using that.
Shop Now? I don't know. It's through the Shopify. I think it's whatever Shopify uses.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, so I'm guessing no, with how well I know your website. So I don't think that. Yeah, and then Johnny wants to know what does the shipping look like to the UK?
I've actually, now that I'm with Shopify, I get a killer deal on UPS, and I'm finding that most orders that I can fit in like a little 6x6x6 box typically is shipping in like 7 days or less. It's like 3 to 7 days shipping to the UK and Canada and stuff. Yeah.
Do you have any
Post
idea?
office before was horrible. Ugh. 30 days, 40 days, even though it said 7 to 12.
Yeah. What about price? I don't know, it's probably individual to everybody, but what would be like to the UK? Do you have any idea on a general price?
On shipping? I would say averages around 25 to like $29. And usually can fit quite a bit in a 6x6 box.
Okay. Yeah. Good to know. And then the last scent, I believe that other than our two that dropped today, you have the Brave Bastard. What's this guy smell like?
This is another oud heavy product, really dark. I would say this is going to be one of those where you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, kind of like how the 1912 is. This was actually previously a an exclusive for everybody that had the app, gave you access to just the oil. And I think I did like 35 oils, and they sold out, and waited for feedback to come in. And I didn't have a single customer that did not like it. Everybody was like, oh, this is amazing. This is crazy. I had one guy say that when he opened up the bottle, he didn't like it, but he put it on and opened it up, and he said, perfect. He loves it now. So
that's awesome.
Just be aware. It's definitely it's going to be one where you're going to smell and go, dang.
Yeah. So T. Lee says it's awesome. Justin says it's fire. We have more new people coming in. Daniel says, love the logo and the design. That's beautiful.
Appreciate that, guys.
So, again, guys, the new stuff is under the new products tab. And then again, those first two that are highlighted on there are the Fresh and the Calm Bastard. Of course, inspired by trying to make those fill in the holes in the game, but also make some go-to recommendations as we go through, guys. And welcome, James. I saw one of my former students who's just killing it in life. He stopped in. It's always a pleasure when he stops in. So welcome everybody out there. Let's go ahead and drop another giveaway. We will do another one of those $25 gift cards. If you got somebody coming in, trying your company for the first time, what's your go-to? Are you saying, hey, grab an oil and a butter, grab an oil and what are you usually recommending?
Usually asking where their beard is at. Big beard, long beard, short beard. But typically I usually tell them an oil. Then I kind of ask them what they're after. Do they like cologne scents? Do they like natural stuff? Do they like just like badass, dark stuff? And then from there, I'll just kind of gauge on what to recommend. But typically an oil, the pine tar soap, the conditioner, because a lot of times people are still using like bar soap on their face or their wife's hair shampoo on their face. So
for sure, it's crazy how much room this industry has to grow because the education's just not out there. It's not like ingrained generation after generation like a lot of the women's hair care market is. So
that's how I was when I first started. I just thought, I'm using my, using the leave-in conditioner and wondering why my dander, scratched my beard, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
No, it's crazy to think the first LLC in the United States of America for beard products was 2011. There was not a beard product in America before that point.
Was that beard brand?
No, so it was that Beard Brand. The big boom was in 2013. Beard
Mm.
Brand, Honest Amish, several others came out around that time. But actually, huge boom. And then the first one was actually the Bearded Bastard out of
Oh,
Texas.
another
So
bastard.
yeah, another bastard coming in. Yep, they were the first ones. Straight up LLC, first legitimate one in the U.S. We had some UK companies that were older that aren't even around anymore. But that was the
Mm.
first one, man. It's such a young industry, and there's so many people that just don't know. It's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And we are in
Mhm.
the start of quarter 4, which means it is beard season, October, the fall, no
Mhm.
shave November, the holidays. Let's go.
Yep.
So excited. All right, guys, if you see your name on the screen, same deal here. Drop a comment as quickly as you can to claim your victory, and it is all yours. And then we'll get into some more questions and get to know Lux a little bit more. Do we have Cody Alexander?
Xander.
All right, Cody A, are you out there? Drop a comment. Garrett, thanks for coming in, man. Sorry you was at a funeral. Hey, obviously no apologies needed with that one. We
Mm.
appreciate you guys as you're coming in. I know everybody's watching, or a lot of people are watching football. A lot of people are eating with the family. We got out and went to a bunch of different stores this morning. Cody's here. Congrats, Cody. Awesome, man. That is a $25 gift card. That is all yours. That will be emailed over to you sometime after the show, whenever the Lux. And guys, the Lux brand is a busy fellow. I wish you guys could see it. It's awesome to appreciate and understand the product and know how much of a master he is. But it's a whole nother thing to see the balance of everything that goes in this, right? You think
Mm.
of like creating products. You're like, okay, I can see Lux back there working up some magic with scents. Well, you got to have ordering the supplies. You have to
Mhm.
make and optimize the website. You have to deal with customer emails. You have to deal with the facility. Oh, how about a girlfriend in a family and
Mhm.
everything that comes into it. This man is a master at managing it all, doing it himself. Hey, Mr. Straight Bearded, shout out to Rob. And also, we know that he's doing a lot. A lot of people appreciate it, but it does really help to have people in your corner. Again, we took back the curtains, Mr. Rob Acker. I hope you go back and watch from the beginning. But to keep with the trend of transparency, Rob was actually one that really encouraged me to like kick in the butt, like, hey, man, Lux is great. You are great. We need to get this back together. We need to find a way to make this work, and really pushed and was really a catalyst behind that. And it was not only Rob, but it was people like Donald Long that was huge. And it was like, hey, man,
Mhm.
I love Lux. I love you. Let's make this work. And I'm glad that we were able to talk like men. We were able to
Mhm.
be able to hash it out. And I just wish more people were able to do that, to have a conversation, to say real feelings, give real thoughts, and then all grow together. It's going to be,
Mhm.
yeah, it's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, we got a ton of great questions, guys, and I am starring them. We will get to them. But one here, I love having the ladies involved. I think that's super important. If you guys didn't watch my video from today, it's about ladies using beard products. It's a good one. But Rachel says, are there any Christmas time scents? My dad's really invested in his beard. Rachel, I have a feeling I know who your dad is. And I believe that's probably Ross, who dresses up as Santa every year. But my dad's really invested in his beard, and I'm always looking for gift ideas. And Rachel, if that is your dad is amazing. But do you guys have plans, Mr. Lux, for some Christmas time scents?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've done, I think, 3 years in a row now, the Holiday Bastard, which is Christmas in a bottle. And there's at least 2 other profiles that I'm kind of tinkering with. One of them for sure I know I'm going to release, plus Cozy Bastard and TCVC, which I've done those, I think, 2 years in a row. And those are super popular around the no shave November, December, like that time period. So those are definitely going to be in the books to be created. So holiday for sure, got to get that one.
Beautiful. And Wolverine says, hey, man, you got to make those K-Cups in the Keurig one day.
I don't know what I'm going to do when I make it. I'm going to have to
Right.
throw the machine off the building or something.
And guys, if you have not, please go follow Lux on Instagram. I know a lot of you went from my Instagram over there. His stories are always entertaining. They're always like something that is purposeful to either entertain you, to educate you, to let you know what's going on with the company. Check out his
Mhm.
Instagram. It's really good content. And once again, that costs you nothing, guys. There's
Yep.
nothing there but just free support. So we'll get into the questions, but first, I love your background. I think that you are a wildly interesting man, and of course, feel free to share only what you're comfortable with. But what is the background of Dave? What was your career? What do you do for fun? Especially, we got a large number that have never met you before. In essence, who, how did Dave become Dave, and then what does Dave do? What makes Dave?
Well, I used to work with the Department of Defense, handling the communications and stuff for all of the simulated battle scenario stuff, and I did that for, gosh, like 15 years. So I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, a little over 5 years ago, I was buying some stuff from another company, quite a bit, probably $100 a week or every other week, and there was a profile that they had that had some cinnamon in it, and I really liked it. And for whatever reason, I went to order it again, and they didn't have it in stock. And I reached out to the owner, and I was spending quite a bit of money. At least I thought I was. And he responded back and just kind of blew me off. And so from that point, I'm like, okay, well, one of my favorite things, I'm not going to be able to buy it anymore. So I'm like, let me see if I can, like, what's all in this, can I just like make it myself? So that started me on a journey of, what does this do? What does that do? Why, then I started looking at what companies were out there, and then like what oils were they using and why, and what's the best of the ones that they had. And that's kind of how I came up with my carrier blend. And then from there, I started tinkering with the different oils and adding, some coffee and cinnamon, like eventually created something better than what I was buying from said company, which is no longer around anymore. And was just using it myself, going to work, using it myself. And then I started making some other things, just for myself. And I guess, going to my strong profiles, walking into the building out at Fort Irwin, I had to go through like 4 or 5 different securities to get to the room that I was in. And so I guess I would leave a trail of whatever cinnamon or whatever I had on. Yeah. And people were, hey, what is that? Is that a cologne? I'm like, oh no, it's my beard oil, my beard. And they're like, really? And one thing led to another. I had some bearded friends at work asking, hey, do you sell it? And I'm like, no, not really. And they're like, well, hook me up, sell me some. So started making onesies and twosies here, and had one guy who was like, well, can you do, peppermint and this? And I'm like, yeah, I could probably do that, and mix something for him. And then within a matter of like probably 3 or 4 months, it was all of a sudden there was like people like, hey, so-and-so said you make beard oil. Can you make me this? And it just kind of exploded. So I was still doing my job full-time, rotational shifts and all that. And in between all of that and car stuff, I'm a car guy by trade, love old cars, working on cars. So I started doing a little bit of stuff, just out of the house. I don't even think I had labels really, or if I did, it was just like a sticker with their name or whatever they wanted. And it just exploded. I had started getting people like, hey, can you make me like 3? I need 6 of these and 4 of those. And I don't even think I really like did the LLC or anything like that. I just kind of came up with a name and the logo for it, and started coming up with the names of the profiles. And again, once I put something together, that took off. Then it came to a point where I was coming into work, and my own boss see me with like a stack of orders, and I would literally bring my supplies to my office in a roller bag, and like, I'm hand pouring all the oils, mixing in the fragrances. I did a lot of rotational night shifts, so it would literally just be me there manning the fort, and my boss didn't care. And eventually he's like, David, what are you doing? He's like, you're putting like this much time into, your your little business. Imagine if you did that full time. And he was kind of the one to give me the push, like, hey, I'll support you. You need to quit your job here and put uh, full power into, Luxurious Bastard Company. And man, that was scary.
Yeah.
Scary walking away from, $75,000 a year guaranteed job with, all of the medical and the dental and the paid vacations and all that stuff. So yeah, exactly. And cheers to you for making the leap. That's scary.
Super scary,
when,
man.
when you
Especially
know
as, yep.
that if you're not doing anything, there's no check going to be
Yes.
just coming in. So
There's no baseline.
yeah.
Yep.
So that was back in like 2017-ish, I believe. And just made the jump and just went full on, got a shop, established the LLC, got the multi-million-dollar insurance policies and just all this scary stuff. And, it's just been, growing ever since. And like literally I did no advertising or anything like that. So it's all from like you amazing customers that are allowing me to do and to continue to do this, to do everything here. So scary, and it still is. It's still scary, but I love it. I love
Yep.
first thing, waking up in the morning thinking about, okay, what do I got to do? What I got to do all the way till the last thing, going to bed. And it's like, all right, got to do that, got to do this, got to do that. And, but I love it.
Yep.
I get such a excitement walking up to my storefront, with my key and unlocking the door and opening the door. Like, dang, I did this with no investors, nothing, no loans. Everything that the company gets goes back into itself.
No, it really, I had somebody tell me when I left, they said, if you don't wake up and want to piss your pants a little bit from being scared, what are you doing it for? Like if it's not that, and it really is, it hits so I loved teaching. I was great at teaching, named this last year top 100 teacher in North America. Like legitimately good at it. But there is something to having that baseline safety where it just feels a little different when it's like, no, I got to do this. You just have a drive that you can't explain. And I think it may have been you that said this as well. You leave your 9 to 5 to work 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no hours. And luckily my wife is very understanding. Your girlfriend sounds very understanding. You just do like today was Violet's nap time. Sam was like, nothing registers as like a Sunday or a weekend. She was like, what do you have for work today during Violet's nap? Like that's the conversation we have. That's because cool. The boys have to be quiet. Violet's sleeping. I'm not really missing family time. So I just weekends. I pound it out at nap time. And it takes a lot. And especially in something in sales, especially in California where it can be tough and stuff. So man, super, super proud of all of it, but let's go ahead and do another giveaway.
By the way. And there is a chance I'm going to be coming out to Michigan in November to look at properties, to look at houses and stuff. So
we'll get together for sure.
We can get together.
Yeah, you'll get some pictures. I'll crouch a little bit. I'm a little bit taller than average. Luck's a little bit vertical challenge than average. So
I'm 5'5", 5'6" on a good day.
Okay. All right. I have a picture with Zeb, who I think is the shortest community member that I've hung out with. And it makes me look like an ogre. It makes me look ridiculous. I'm not like ridiculous, guys. I am on a good day. I'm 6'3". So I'm not like a freak that you see, but there is definitely some height there as we go through it.
I don't know how true it is, but I've had somebody tell me that a longer beard actually gives a false sense of height.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
okay,
the laws. Yeah, laws of proportionality. Yeah, laws of proportionality. There is something to that for sure. All right, guys, we're gonna do another $25 gift card giveaway. Link is in the chat. And and if anybody's new here, once you sign up once, you're good all stream long. Richard, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to any of the members out there that make a lot of this pod. There's so many things. Me and Dave could go on about having our own businesses and stuff, and what you guys mean to us and the different ways it can mean stuff to us. But we could make, we'll have to do, maybe we'll do an entire like business stream sometime. That would be fun to see kind of different sides of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Zeus said, I'm with you, Mason. I'm also 5'6".
Right on.
Dan's tall when he wears heels. Yeah, Eric. I think I got Eric. Eric, don't I have you beat if I remember correctly by a little bit? Maybe not. All right. All right. Let me go ahead here. I got our last winners down. Okay, yep, I got Cody down there. So let's see who we have next.
We got
Okay.
2 more, right?
Yep, we got 2 more gift cards here. And then we have, guys, we're giving away the wood frame sunglasses. We're giving away a leather bag and then the triple custom combo. Going to go a little longer than planned, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Do we have Bill Hess? Bill Hess in the building. All right, I thought Dan was 5'16". That sounds, I'm not good at math, but that's dang close. That's dang close. Do we have Bill Hess in the building? I think we might. I see a Bill H that's in the background of the chat here. So keep me in mind. Oh, I believe, yeah, here's that law of proportionality. Lost 60 pounds. My wife tells me how long my torso looks and how short my arms are. That's hilarious.
Same thing with, you know, a number 1 on the head immediately makes my beard look like 3 inches longer.
Oh, man,
yeah.
I'm due for a haircut. I might get one tonight. But I always say, like, separating your beard from your head hair, it automatically makes it look more full, makes it look more purposeful, regardless of style, or a change in texture. If you have long hair, that's cool too, but I recommend, like, changing the texture. When it just kind of goes into one thing, you just don't see the beard as much. It becomes like a whole, like, body, you know, and it's not... any of that separation is huge. So awesome, man. Congratulations on that one. We got another gift card. We got some big giveaways. And I do have a few questions that are out there. With the new scents, you have colognes. Now, with the 2 new ones, or any of them, number 1, will they be colognes? And then number 2, what is your process for kind of selecting what's going to be a cologne and what's not?
Colognes really are, I would say, like 90% feedback from the customers. You know, when people are like, oh, you know, this one is really cologne-y. I mean, obviously, when I make something, I'm like, okay, this is definitely like a cologne-y type vibe. Although 1912, that one was just like so ridiculously requested as a cologne. And I'm like, okay, same with body wash, the beard and body wash. Everybody keeps asking me, do a beard and body wash in the 1912. I'm like, I just don't think that was, I mean, me personally, it's not going to work for, I don't know if I want to put that on my head, you know?
Right.
But the cologne, selecting the actual colognes, I would say, is generated mainly from feedback from all the customers. And I always tell everybody, you know, like, give me some feedback. Don't just buy it and then, you know, I need the feedback. It's the only way we can get better.
Yep.
And then new profiles, definitely. I know I have at least 4 or 5 on the back burner for cologne inspired profiles for sure.
Perfect. And if you guys are just coming in, we had the proud announcement of a new affiliate. Command Bastard is your 10% off code. Also, we launched the Fresh Bastard, which is all of the scent profiles you see on the screen, mixing just the most amazing, natural, realistic mint scents with some sweet, beautiful citrus scents. So good in beard right now. And then we also wanted to have the calm side of things, relaxing, kind of floral, natural, soothing type scent, but not the soothing bastard, different. And you can see the ones that they're on there, guys. So good. And then again, we got some big giveaways coming up in a bit here. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, Dave's still there. Is the Kraken coming back?
That was a mixed feedback, but I will be opening up the custom labs here probably, I would say probably towards the end of the October. So you'll be able to order the Kraken, you know, anything that I've ever done, and anything that you know have in mind as well. And the last time I did it, it was insane. So I think I'm going to actually have to limit the time window that I have the customs open, because I think the last time I had 77 orders. And each order contained multiples.
Right.
And the guys, it's like me here. I don't have somebody helping me mix anything or pour anything. So if I'm working on customs, like I'm literally working on customs. So like it kind of sucks before the regular customers, because you know, nothing brand new is coming out, or you know, maybe some things are running out of stock because I'm trying to, like, you know, work on the customs. And I think it took me like 3 weeks to get through everything. It was nuts.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we do have a ton of questions about different scents. Is this one coming back? That one come back? I think the best answer will be take a look to keep in mind for those custom scents when you can bring back whatever you would like. And then if not,
Hmm.
hit up Dave on an individual basis. He's had so many bangers and so many amazing ones. We could probably spend all day going through and say,
Yeah.
is this coming back?
Yeah.
Check out when it comes the custom one. So that would be cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, an ashtray or a pipe giveaway would be cool sometime. And then kind of hit on our last one of coming back tumblers. Do you have any plans to bring your tumblers back?
The lady that was doing it for me, during the whole coronavirus thing, she actually shut her shop down, and she was in the process of putting up a pole barn or a metal building on her home so she could, you know, redo everything. And the last time I talked to her, she was having some medical issues or a little bit of health issues. And so she was trying to get that all taken care of. But she promises as soon as she's ready to, fire these bad boys up again,
So
we're
cool.
definitely going to be doing them.
So
Nancy's
cool.
Clayworks, Apple Valley, California. Every single one of them is made by hand.
That's so cool. So cool. 1886, any similarities between Havana Bastard?
Nope. 1886 is its own unique profile for sure.
There you go. And
Yes.
next one is interesting. I'll give a little tidbit here. Dirty Dan is saying, I love coffee scents. How's the Colombian? I was doing some search engine optimization work for Luxurious Bastard. 1912 was the most searched for scent on the internet with Luxurious Bastard. But this one surprised Dave. The number
Yeah.
2 most searched in the history of his company on Google is the Colombian Bastard. So how would you describe and answer this question?
The Colombian is the quintessential coffee profile, I would say, and it's not your Tootsie Roll type coffee. There's I think there's at least 4 or 5 different types of coffee scents in that one, including like a dark, one that almost smells like if you leave coffee in a coffee pot all day and you smell it, and that kind of slightly burnt smell. It has some vanilla and stuff in there.
Yeah, roasted smell.
It's the coffee of all coffee profiles, I'd like to say. It's definitely really good. It's very authentic
coffee. It's strong.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's the thing to know, guys. The ones that we inspired, they're kind of in my range. They're on the medium strong side, but not like really, really strong. A lot of his scents are very strong, very long lasting, which a lot of people like. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, for a lot of people are saying like, does it have coffee? Does that? Wayne says it is straight up coffee. Or does it have chocolate? Does it have this? No, it's not a coffee shop. It's a coffee scent. So that's a big difference. Awesome. And I do have a few other questions that we'll be running through, but let's go ahead and do our last gift card giveaway, and then we'll get into some of those last big boy ones that remain here. So as always, guys, there's a link in the description. There's always a link floating around in the chat. Once you're entered, you're all set here. You'll definitely have to try it. Yeah, Colombian. I hear about that one all the time. When I had it, it was such like a potent and strong scent that I could smell it in my studio. Like I would have it sitting and be like, and I don't drink coffee, but I do enjoy the smell of coffee. Like I like the smell of coffee, even though I don't drink it. And I know people like, yeah, I'm just not a fan of drinking it myself. Jets win. Nice. Gary V is going to be happy. All right. And speaking of Gary V, not really related whatsoever, but our winner is Jerry S. Jerry S. Are you in the building? Jerry S. Drop a comment to win this one. And we're doing perfect so far. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself there, but you guys do need to be present. You do have to be here to claim your victories. And let's see, though, if we don't get a comment, we got to keep it re-rolling. But we've been perfect so far. So let's keep that going.
So the people that are entering into this, they literally have to click on the link, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They got to click on the link, and then they have to stay here because if they leave, let's say they go to the bathroom and they forgot their phone, if they don't answer in a timely fashion, we got to re-roll and give it to somebody new because what we're trying to avoid is people coming on and just entering and leaving. We want people that are here that really like to consume the content, really like to get to know you. And I've not seen a Jerry S yet. Jerry, come on. Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you. Is that you? Okay, is this right here? We're gonna go here. That's me. It is him. Awesome, man.
Sweet.
Congratulations. You have won. And so that's why I always gotta ask, because you can't assume it's like Jerry S in the chat. You know, you never
Yeah,
know what it
yeah.
is.
Yep.
And the beauty of this giveaway method is nobody can cheat because it's with the email they signed up with. So even if somebody was like, that's me, they had to sign up with an email that I gave you to be able to go through. So awesome.
Sweet.
And again, guys, we have here a couple big giveaways coming up. These wood frame sunglasses. We got a leather canvas bag and a custom triple combo. Oil, butter, balm. You get to work with Lux. If you have a profile that you liked before and it's gone, he can do that for you. If you want to work with him on making your own blend, he can do that for you. So yeah, it is awesome. Does coffee damage your beard? If you're talking about drinking it, no. Actually, black coffee is really good for you. It's hydration positive. The more sugar and cream and stuff you add to it, the less beneficial it is. And if you're talking about putting it on your beard, no, that doesn't harm it either. There's a lot of really good coffee like soaps. And then when we're talking about his coffee scented one, it's not actually coffee. It's coffee oils that are made to smell like it. And speaking of that, someone has a good question. Let's say somebody is new to you. Somebody hasn't been following or they just learned about you today. If they are trying and they want to think about ones that are discontinued, is there any way to go back, or is that something where it's like, I'm sorry, that's kind of out of my control?
Yeah, I would say shoot me an email, because a lot of times I always keep the old profiles.
Nice.
I'm starting to convert it over digitally, but I literally have 2 huge books, with everything written down in it,
Yeah.
and so I'm starting to convert it over to a nice Excel spreadsheet. So if somebody's like, "Hey, remember this one?" Because there's so many, that way I'll be able to look it up and be like, "Yep, I can make it," no problem.
Absolutely. And I have
So email.
the beard and body wash in front of me here. Is this a stripping or more daily gentle wash?
Daily gentle. Yep.
There you go.
Stripping, I always recommend the pine tar soap.
I knew you're setting that layup up there. It's so good.
Yep.
And it's real pine tar soap. Like it is like that bad boy. Whoo! Smell. I love it. I love it personally, the smell of pine tar soap. So it is awesome. And awesome, man. And guys said, just followed on Insta. Yeah, guys, any of you that do not follow Lux on Instagram, give him a shot over there. He has really entertaining content that he's creating. And again, he's rocking, man. This is the guy that started, that owns, that runs this company that's making your products, and you get to know that. Does the beard make you less attractive? Not me. Not me. It makes up for what I was naturally not blessed with. So yeah.
I find I get a different kind of respect, like people open doors and stuff for you and they call you sir and ask you more questions, because I guess it's the whole like, well, that guy just looks wise, like he knows what he's talking about.
There's science behind that. There's a crazy study I made a video on where Facebook ads, there was a company that ran this study based on Facebook ads and conversion rates. And people that had beards in the ads were 3 times more likely to have a conversion than not. And this went across all industries. This went across all races, all beard shapes, all beard sizes. It was like you added that beard and there's an element of trust. And they believe it goes back to commitment, right? If you have a beard that is purposeful, that looks like there's care that's taken, you intrinsically believe that they have patience, that they have commitment, that they've learned along the way. So man, that was really cool to see. So yeah, if anybody's curious on that one, I definitely have a video. And everybody's wondering, several people asked here, where'd you get your lid?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
This one I actually picked up, I believe, in Utah at an antique store. So this is a vintage Dobie, 5th Avenue from, I usually put the year in here, 57. Yeah.
Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, I haven't ventured into other hat styles. Someone asked me today, they said, hey, Dan, are you going to wear a Boston Scully cap? And maybe one day. I just like my ball caps. It's just kind of my style there. And then this is a pretty cool thing. Dave will do these shipping streams where he's filling his orders and he'll kind of say, hey, man, this one's going out to Jeff in Utah and stuff. Is that something you continue to plan on doing? And if you do, for the people that don't know you, where can they find those streams?
Instagram. I tried doing TikTok, didn't work out so well. I tried Facebook, but I think I got banned really right away because I was smoking a cigar.
Oh my gosh.
Um, and then Twitch, I have Twitch, but I couldn't figure that out really. So Instagram, I think, was just so much easier to do that. And I do that eventually, occasionally. Um, I was doing that a lot heavily because the person that was helping me out doing the shipping and putting labels on um, moved out of state. And so for like 3 weeks, I was doing literally everything, like everything, all the orders. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fire up the IG and just put it there while I'm doing that. And I think a lot of people got a kick out of that,
For
especially
sure.
when somebody was watching and it was their order. It was like, oh man, I'm watching you and you're packing my order. And I would
Yeah.
hook those people up
I
too.
was
I'd
just gonna
grab
say.
something free and throw it
Yep.
in there just for being there. So
Yep.
it was pretty fun. I'll probably do some more of those.
Yep, and I've been in them too. Sometimes just lurking, but I was just gonna say that sometimes it would say, "Man, you've been here. You've ordered 10 times in the last like 6 months. Let me grab a free 1886 oil and throw it in
Yeah.
there."
Yep.
So that was
Yep.
cool. Yep, those were fun. And then, how long would you say the 1886 scent lasts?
Oh, that's a good 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
Too funny, Brendan. So yeah, I don't know if you caught it earlier. He is looking for property in Michigan. It won't
Yep.
likely be anywhere near Grand Haven, but he'll be in the vicinity. Grand Haven's beautiful, amazing, but different side of the state than what you're mainly
Mm.
looking at. And
Yeah, I want that land. I want that
yeah,
40 plus acres.
mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
Hmm.
Grand Haven's nice, but it is expensive over there. It's right on the water, beautiful pier and all
Mm.
that. All right, let's do one more question for now. Then we'll get into a big giveaway. And then if you guys have more questions, hey, this is a chance for a lot of you to get to know Lux. And again, I still see some people asking, are you going to bring this back or that back? Guys, we're going to hold on those questions just because we could spend all day going through
Hmm.
those. He
Yeah,
did
shoot me
say,
an email.
yep, shoot him an email, and he is going to open up the custom orders, and that way you'll be able to bring back whatever scent you personally want.
Mhm.
And we have Mr. JS says, what branch were you in? Can you say a little bit about it? Sorry, I missed it. Came late.
I was in communications. I'm basically a contractor for the government. So I was in they called it the Warfighter Training Alliance. And so I did that for 15 years. It was definitely my most fun career that I ever did, just because of the secret squirrel stuff and all the neat things that I got to be a part of and see. It was definitely cool. If for some reason I couldn't do luxurious anymore, I would definitely go back and continue in that. So it was fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And Donald helping us out here, asking questions for everybody out there. Any wax in the butter?
Zero.
Zero. No wax there. And yeah, so he's looking in the areas in Michigan where there's a lot of land available, kind of
Mhm.
mid northern Michigan. Nick is looking to come this way as well from your side of the country. That would be really
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Michigan, guys, I will never move out of Michigan. I love Michigan. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have spiders that will kill you. We don't have snakes that will kill you. We are pretty chill. Do we have winters? Yes, but I think I shoveled my driveway 3 times last year, literally.
I
So like
I
it's
heard that the winters aren't as brutal as they once used
no,
to be. Yeah.
not even a resemblance of what they used
Hmm.
to be. And so, yeah, man,
Hmm.
it is awesome. Big whitetails. Yeah, Michigan has some of the best hunting in the country as well too. The difference, bearded BQ, between a butter and a balm. Balms are more firm. They have more stiff ingredients like wax. Butters are more soft and easily melted. And the purpose is different. The balm is meant to help with your styling and control while adding some nourishment. Butter is almost entirely for nourishment, just to give you a different kind of fatty acid profile that you can't get with the oils. So, yeah, it is awesome.
And
Archimundo.
you don't use balm pretty much anymore, right? Or do you
No,
occasionally use it? No.
no. The only time I use it is if I'm forced to. And when I'm forced to, it's if there's a new company to me that I'm reviewing that has a
Hmm.
balm that I haven't tried, I will use it once or twice. But I just don't like it. I just really, really don't like it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
See,
it's
for
not.
me, I use, get out of the shower, I'll put in the oil, wait the 5 to 10 minutes, Then I'll come back with the blow dryer, kind of style it how I want, and then I'll use a little bit of butter, mainly in like the girthy part. Then I'll come back with a little balm, just a little bit on the stash right here, and just a tad bit like on the sides, and then I'll hit it again with the blow dryer, and then switch it over to like cold to kind of freeze it in place. Because if I don't, like right here, it just kind of
it's my worst spot. Yep.
Yeah.
I use that. I use that heated brush and then finish with the cold shot as well. So yes. And then we have here, guys, our next giveaway are going to be these wooden framed sunglasses. Let me get this focus on that bad boy. Look at how cool these are. We got that box that it comes in. And yeah,
I signed it.
Beautiful. Look at that engraving on there. Look at the texture. These are awesome. This is going to go out to one of you right now. Let me go ahead and throw the link in the chat in case anybody new just came in and wants to get on these giveaways. And Dave, if they don't win these, but they love them, are these currently available on the website?
Oh yeah. Yep. Good in stock.
Awesome. So yes. Cold shot, Archimundo, what we're referring to there is the cold setting on a hair dryer. So when we go through with our hair dryer, you usually have medium, high, low heat, and then you have like a little button that you can hold down. That's the key that some people are like, dude, my cold shot doesn't work. I pressed it. No, you have to hold it. You have to hold it while you use it. So, yep, that would be the cold shot that we have. Okay. Let me go ahead and see here. If you see your name on the screen, go ahead and drop a comment, and these glasses in the case and signed will be for you. Richard says, grab you a pair. You won't regret it. I certainly do not. They are awesome. Like truly, truly awesome. I really do love these glasses. The black and the brown, they go together so well, you guys. All right. Glasses look killer. Thank you, Beta. Yeah, they are. All right, guys. The potential winner, as long as he is here, is Luke T. Childers. Luke, drop a comment. Oh, the crowd goes wild. Crowd goes wild. But yeah, I wore these literally today. Had a little fashion shoot. I don't know, one or two. Sam took pictures of me.
I went ahead and signed the inside right here with a permanent marker, so we'll see how long that lasts. So that way you know you're getting like this pair, like right here, this pair.
Yep. That's awesome. All right, Luke, if you're there, drop a comment. He said, no way. Is that you? Please verify. And guys, when you drop your comments, try to make them like super specific, like, it's me. There it is. That's me. Awesome,
That's
man.
Me.
Luke,
that
you
one
have
guy?
one, dude. Yeah, that one guy. It's me.
That one
it's
guy
me.
won.
It's me, that one guy. Awesome, man. Congrats, Luke. You have won the wood frame sunglasses that are signed, custom box. Got that Lux etching on there. Beautiful. And then we also have two more that we'll be doing before we get out of here, guys. Probably about the next 10 minutes or so. Sometimes I'm terrible with time, but I think that's pretty fair one. So we have the canvas leather bag and a custom triple combo that will be given away. And if you guys do have some more questions for Mr. Lux, we do have a little bit of time left, and you guys will be able to fire those off and get to know him a little bit more. Again, if you guys are just coming in, they're out of California. This company's been around for 5 years now. Medium viscosity oil. I know, isn't that wild? Medium viscosity oil. We launched our affiliate today that we have been working on for several months now. Neither of us were in a rush. We wanted to make sure we got it right. We wanted to make sure everything was falling in line before. So that's so cool, man. He wanted those. That's beautiful. I hope you grab something else from the company and try something from Lux, because we got some awesome ones that just came out today. So, and yeah, Lux does a big thing a lot of people comment on are your shirts and your merch and the leather and all the other things that you have available on the website.
Yep. So especially for gift, I see a lot of women buying, gifts for their significant others. So yeah, it's definitely a good one stop, get a little bit of everything.
Yep. He makes the best fragrance in the biz. Now, Peter wants to know, longest sentiment, did you have a white whale that was out there? Something that you just couldn't get right? Took you a long time, then finally something clicked and it just all came together?
Two things. Well, the 1912, I don't think a lot of people, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you know how that one came about, but
yeah,
I would say one that I blended and threw away and blended and threw away. What sticks out in my mind, I think it had to have been the Cozy Bastard, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because that one was one that I remember making, and then I was like, man, and put it on hold. Then I had, I'm always ordering different fragrances and different wild essentials, and I'll get something. I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me try that with, that profile and mix it. I'm like, man. So I would say Cozy, honestly, which is kind of weird because that's not a staple. That one, is a seasonal.
Okay.
But
good.
1912. Way back in the day, I was putting a bunch of fragrances and essentials away into other bottles and stuff, just, making it nice and organized. And I was going to go wash my hands off. I'm like, oh man, that smells so good. What was that? What did it, and I put away a bunch of things. So I had to literally reverse engineer, okay, I know I touched that. And I know I touched that. And I'm like, so that was a fun one too.
So
the
cool.
1912. Yeah.
It's like the birth of buffalo wings. You had a bunch of guys that were drunk and they were in the kitchen. It was a chef, and they would chop off the wings and throw it away. Well, he threw it and it landed in a deep fryer. And one of his drunk buddies was like, "I'll eat it," and they're like, "No way!" And he's like, "Put some hot sauce on it." And so he ate it. And this was, of course, in Buffalo, New York. And so he ate it, and that was the birth of the American buffalo wing.
Dang, that's crazy.
About the most American story that exists.
We just, since we went to Disneyland the other day, prior to that, we were watching YouTube videos on secrets of Disneyland and hidden doors of Disneyland.
Those are fun.
And this and that. Come to find out, Doritos was actually invented at Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they were selling Fritos there back in the day, and a lot of them were getting thrown away, even though they were perfectly fine. And I guess what he did is he was saving them all, and he ground up the Fritos and made a new chip with a lot of seasonings. And I'm pretty sure his last name was Doritos. So he started, and I guess it birthed from Disneyland. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I would have lost that bit.
Right. Yeah, my dad worked for Frito-Lay for 30 years, so that's super interesting.
Yeah.
And Lux, can you touch on solid colognes real quick?
New one for me as well. That one's probably about a month or two old. Nice little sliding tray. The potency on those ones are, at the maximum allowed level as far as the fragrances and the essentials, and those are great. Throw them in your bag or whatever. Easy to use. You just, open up the tin, rub your thumb on there a good amount, put it on all the hot spots, and good to go. Everybody that's gotten them has sent me great feedback on it. A lot of times people are always asking, oh, what cologne are you wearing? And they can easily pull it out oh, it's this. And believe it or not, I guess a lot of people don't know about solid colognes, which
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Mm-hmm. No, very, very true. No, Mike, no worries at all, man. Let me pull this back up, and then we'll do our next giveaway. We'll go right into that from there. But we have the Command Bastard as your code, you guys. Mm-hmm. Easy to remember. We launched today the Fresh Bastard, which was inspired between us working, and it has the most beautiful, invigorating, fresh mint scents with the nice, sweet, pure citrus scents, layers. The mint is really strong in bottle. But once you put that oil on beard, those fresh ones come out, those sweet ones come out. It's so nice and develops throughout the day as well. And then we also dropped the Calm. Hey, thank you, Mark. Thank you, sir. We dropped the Calm Bastard, which is one that is, it's relaxing. It's calming, but you can wear it on a date. You can wear it during the day. It's not just a nighttime scent, you guys. It's really, really nice. And then, and
don't confuse that one with soothing. It's
correct.
Definitely, it's its own individual.
Yep. The Fresh Bastard is 100% essential oils. Is Calm Bastard 100%?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So yeah, Ben, They are both 100% essential oils on this one. Shout out to Andy. Welcome in, man. That is great. Very, very cool. Do you make a manly incense rose oud beard oil? That's very specific.
I did it was called the Victorian. That one was a limited for the app users, and I did that a while back. Again, feedback was mixed. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I love it," and some people were like, "Eh." I'll probably wear it sometimes, and then I think I only had like 1 or 2 people that were actually like, "Can I return it for something else?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, no problem."
No, I
But the
hear you.
Victorian, if when I open up customs, if you want to try that out, the Victorian bastard.
There you go. A solid cologne, it's not like a balm. You don't scoop it out. You just
Mm-mm.
lightly rub your finger, let the warmth kind of take it on. Then you put it on your wrist. You can put it behind your ears. You put them on those pressure points or those hot points, but it's not going to be sticky. It's not going to be
Mhm.
greasy. If it is, you used too much. You want to be
Yeah,
very
yeah,
light. That little container is going to last you a very long time.
a very long time. Yeah, because you're not scooping it out. I have
Yep.
some customers that say they actually put it on their knuckles and like their elbows too.
So their
For
enemies remember them.
yeah, I guess
Leave
so.
a little trail behind. So yeah.
Hmm.
And Garrett wins the comment of the day here. He said, "Are you gonna have a scent called the Fat Bastard, where it smells like pretzels and beer?"
No joke. I actually did a custom probably over a year ago, uh, called the Fat Bastard, and he wanted it to smell like pancakes, orange juice, and like bacon. And I did. I
Tried.
managed to find fragrances that were skin safe, that represented all that. And to me, it smelled horrible. It was like leave a McDonald's bag in your car all afternoon and like open up the bag and smell it. But he loved it, and he ordered like, I think he ordered like 6 or 7 bottles of that oil. So I was, like, okay, long as you love it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yep, the
Luna.
Fat
He said.
Bastard.
He said he's going to try this next, even if he doesn't win a giveaway. And he said he loves the complexity. Yeah, I think hands down, most people can agree that Lux, if not the most, it is at the tippity top of the mountain as far as complex scents. If you're looking for complex,
Hmm.
anybody is going to tell you this is the company. And Jesus, not all of his oils, just specifically those two are essential oils. There are some that I'm assuming that he has created that you can't get essential. It's really difficult to get essential
Hmm.
oils for some of those. So
Yeah.
we were just speaking on those ones.
Um, since we're talking about that, the Sweet Bastard, the other one that you like,
Yep.
that one's all essential. Um, Curious is all essential.
Sweet
And
bastard, so good, guys.
um, oh man, there was another. Deluxe is all essential. There's a few, and I think people would be surprised.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe I
Um,
need to put something in the notes, maybe at
oh,
the
for sure.
bottom, like all essential oils.
For sure. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great. Johnny, solid cologne, when you apply it, that's going to last most of the day. That's going to be,
Hmm.
that's it's a high potency fragrance. It's meant to last. It's meant to stand out. It's a cologne just in solid form. So, which is nice for traveling, right? If you guys don't want to deal
Hmm.
with liquids and you want to have something solid, it's
Yeah.
really good. And it's a potent wax too, so it's not going to melt very easily. It's a really
Hmm.
good option.
0.75 ounces.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys, we're going to give away this bag, not this one specifically. This is mine. I'm sorry. But we're going to give away that bag right there, you guys. This is awesome, man. This is the leather custom bag from Lux that we have here. You can have room for your friends in there too. You don't have to just carry your
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, you got more room for your friends. So it
I'm
is.
gonna put some bonus stuff in here that, like I always do. I'm gonna put a biotin in there.
Ooh.
Pine tar soap. How about that?
Ooh.
One
Guys,
of
this is
the
the giveaway. This is the
one
real
of the
one.
2.0, the nice shower scrub brushes, good for exfoliating. We'll put that in there.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Cool. And guys,
And you're
you
getting
guys
this
are
one.
you guys are asking amazing questions. There's no way possible with the time today that we're able to get these. I promise you, though, we will do another one of these, maybe even semi-regularly. And then also reach out to Lux anytime. He welcomes that interaction. New
Mhm.
customers, returning customers, he will get back to you guys. If you know how reliable I am, Lux will take pride in being the same kind of way. So if you have questions, please don't feel like I'm ignoring you or he's ignoring you. There's just a lot. We're just trying our best to get through to everybody, and hopefully we've done a good job. No, that bag does not have a shoulder strap. It's just a little bag. It's not
Yeah.
it's not a
Has the
fanny
little
pack. Yep.
strap on the side.
Yep, absolutely. All right, guys. So we are going to get this one here. This, again, is for that bag with some of the winnings in there, some of the really cool ones. And you can just tell when you feel this thing that it's quality, that it's just a really, really nicely made bag. Okay. Our potential winner. We cannot congratulate them until they have said, hey, it's me. I won. Something like that. Do we have in the building Frank Shaw? Come on down, Frank. Got some good stories involving the name Frank. Not this Frank specifically, but Frank.
That might be I don't recognize that name. That might be a new
So cool.
customer.
That's beautiful. And yeah, guys, if you're new to Lux, check out his Instagram. Check out his YouTube channel. Hey, it's Butch. Awesome, man. Butch is awesome. Super active and involved on this channel. Love it, dude.
Sweet.
Congratulations, man. That will be getting out to you. Lux will reach out to you to get your name and shipping information, and that's all he'll really need. And then the last one that we're going to have, guys, is going to be for the triple combo. Now, I've said it a couple of times, but in case someone just came in, what are they winning here, Dave? What is this giveaway package?
That one, you have the choice of getting anything that I've ever made, or even if it's something that I stock that's out of stock, just because I have a lot of people that ask, or it, if you were like, oh, nobody makes anything with grape peanut butter and, something like that, you guys can just shoot me an email and we can kind of go back and forth and create something brand new that, just for you, or like I said, anything that I've ever done. So it's totally up to what you want to create.
Awesome. Awesome. And before we get to that one, and before we get out of here, is there any other last things that you want to go over? Anything you want people to know about you or the company? Because we got a lot of new people, and I really want them to get. I think the more they get to know you, the more they get to know the company, the better they're going to feel about purchasing from you. I feel the opposite with a lot of like big companies and other things out there. It's like you don't want to see the inner workings of the sausage. No, I want them to see everything. So is there anything that you're like, man, I wish I could say this to them, or anything like that?
I'm completely open. So I mean, you guys can reach me via Instagram. Email is good. Shoot me a text or something like that. I'm always eager to help or answer any questions. The new website, make sure to sign up. On the top right hand corner, I believe you can actually create an account and store all your details in there. Sign up for the Lux Bucks, because every time you do place an order, you get rewards that you're going to be able to reuse. Also, the app for iOS and Android, that's a fantastic way to shop, and just like the website. And sometimes I think it's a little bit easier to just open up the app and do a little search real quick. And all orders over $75 already get free shipping, but until I think the last Friday of October, I think it's like the 28th, every order over $75 automatically enters you into win the this mega giveaway box. That's just, I'm constantly adding to it as I make stuff. And what it is, as a maker, every time you pour something, you usually end up with like a halfer, or maybe not quite all the way full. I'm going to be putting all that stuff in there, and I've been putting all that stuff in there. So it's grown to be quite a bit of stuff. Oils, maybe I did a batch run of something and there was like a one left, I put that in there. So keep an eye on the Instagram, because I'm constantly updating what's going in there, and throwing the raffle tickets in the little mug and stuff pretty much every morning. So just keep that in mind, because I've actually had some customers reach out to me not knowing, and they're like, what's the raffle ticket that's stapled to my order? What's that for? So you should get a raffle ticket. And if you didn't, and you ordered more than 75, please let me know, so that way I can write one up for you and send you a picture of it. So I think that's it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And anybody that just download the app, that's beautiful. Anybody, and hey, we know a lot of new people to Lux, but hey, I'm not discounting either. There's a lot of new people to meet. We're trying to bring these. We both have great communities, and we want to bring them together. There's no downfall to everybody working together, supporting each other. So if anybody is new to me, thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you're chatting, of course, you're subscribed. I am super active on Instagram. You can kind of see my personal life, my family, my pickleball and working out and just silly side of me too. So check out my Instagram,
How's that
guys.
going?
Great, man. Great.
Yeah.
We're burning over 1,000 calories pretty much every day between an hour of weights and an hour of pickleball.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It's just me and Sam playing singles. She was a super high-level varsity tennis player in high school and stuff, so it's fun, man. She kicks my butt most of the time, but I get her every now and then. So,
And I've never even heard of pickleball until you started posting about it. Yeah.
It's
So what is
awesome.
that exactly?
It's
like
between tennis and ping pong. It's on a tennis court that's like shortened, and you have like a really hard wiffle ball with like a solid tennis racket, but it's like a bigger ping pong racket, and you just play back and forth. Doubles is more of like a reaction and like social game. Singles is crazy cardio. We'll play for an hour and we'll literally burn 600 to 700 calories. It's amazing. So yes.
So does it touch the ground or does it have to stay in the air?
So the first 2 plays, it has to touch the ground. Then after that, it's either way. And you can get going back and forth. So yeah. Dagan said we need to compare calves. I am known for having large, manly calves, by the way, guys out there. Somebody like, huh? So yeah. Johnny, I've never heard of that one, so I don't know. But pickleball, it's actually the fastest growing sport in America right now, by far. It's getting crazy. Most places are turning their tennis courts into pickleball courts. So pretty amazing. All right, guys, let's go ahead and give away the last giveaway of the evening, and that is going to be for that triple combo, and then we'll get out of here. I got a text from the wife like, hey, you told me I'm sorry. We're just having so much fun. And you guys get me with the questions. I'm like, I feel obligated to try and get as many of them as I can, but we will do it again, guys. I promise you that. Me and Lux are always talking, so we will make sure that we make this happen another time. All right. Let's see if this human is here. If you are, drop a comment and you won the triple custom combo. Do we have? I'm going to go with George on this one. I know there's 2 different ways to pronounce it, but I'm going to go with George. I am on TikTok. Somebody asked if I'm on TikTok. I am on TikTok. I've got some good videos on there. I haven't been committed as much on it lately as I want to be. I just only have so many hours in the day, but I do from time to time post on there, and I want to get more involved on TikTok again. Dave and I have talked about TikTok, and I've got some big videos with my barber series and different things. But yeah, I'm on TikTok. Lux as well.
Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok as well. Yep.
Perfect. All right. Do we have, and it's George Cintron. George Cintron, are you out there? I believe it's pronounced George instead of Jorge. It's pronounced Jorge. Well, it can't, so it depends, Jesus. I have a buddy he actually has I've had a video, and his is actually pronounced George with that exact spelling. So I know it can go either way, and as I was just saying before I read yours, it's either Jorge or it is George. One of the 2 here, so we'll see. But I do have a buddy, like I said, I have a buddy whose name is George, spelled just like that. You know, sometimes we Americanize names, and some people stick with them and go with them. There you go. Yep. All right, but let's see here, guys. Oh man, we were perfect until this point. Everybody was here. We didn't have
nothing yet.
So how this works, guys? We're gonna give him a countdown. And if he's not here, he's gonna the giveaway for that one's gonna get flushed down the toilet, and then we got to bring in a reroll. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slight StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay, and oh no!
Oh, with the toilet flush.
Yep. Sorry, George, Jorge. However I don't even know how to pronounce it because you're not here. But that's the flush. All right.
Man.
Now, all that means is this is up for one of you that's actually here. Again, it's a random draw. We'll see if this human is in the building. Please be here. I don't like flushing. It hurts my feelings on this one. Okay. Do we have James Vavra? I'm going Vavra. James Vavra.
James V.
Yeah, James V. Are you here? I don't know if I feel confident about this one, but let's see. James Vavra, are you in the building? All right, come on, James. Where are you at?
How long is the delay? Like 10 seconds?
Yeah, the delay on mine for StreamYard is almost exactly 7 seconds. So I give them a little bit of time just in case they're like, I'm fumbling, but this one's not looking promising. Not looking promising. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh no.
Man.
They don't want this.
A custom triple combo.
Right. We were perfect until this point. We're perfect.
This could be a new limited batch run if it's awesome.
Ooh, turn that into something special out there. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Third time's got to be the charm, right?
Yeah,
got to be the charm. If you see your name, as quickly as you can, comment something like, "It's me, I won."
Yeah.
Do we have? And don't leave if it's not you, because who knows? We may have a new one. Tevin Stewart. Tevin, are you in the building? I don't have a Tevin. Uh-oh. But maybe he goes by a different name.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a different name.
That happens to me a lot in when I do the giveaways. The name is completely different from the username.
Yeah, come on, Tevin Stewart. Let's see if you are here. He said, "That's me, Beard of Horrors." Nice, man. Congrats, dude.
Sweet.
That is awesome.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Lux will be reaching out to you to get that process started. And a lot of it is involves you talking with him and figuring it out. So that's the first step is the conversation. So beautiful there.
Congrats.
Awesome.
Yep.
Man, thank you guys so much for being here. Lux, thank you for carving out some time out of your busy day to make this announcement, to get some new people going both ways. I'm excited about this partnership and this future here, you guys. If you ever have questions about Luxurious Bastard, reach out to me or Luxurious. I know quite a lot about the company, especially over the last couple months. We're always happy to help. We take pride in that communication. So, Dave, final words for the people?
Thank you to all. Like I said, broken record, but literally there's no investing. There's no, it's you guys that are making this possible, keeping the lights on, allowing me to do all of this. I know some people that place orders are like, I'm just ordering an oil, but no, like you guys keep this company going. So a huge shout out to every single one of you that orders currently and future people that maybe, watch this video later. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always willing to help. And with that being said, get luxurious, my friends.
That's right. Thank you guys. You're amazing. Reach out anytime. I'll see you either tonight. The mayor has the show on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, Beyond Bearded, or I will be live tomorrow on this channel, 9 p.m. Eastern for Command's Corner. All right, guys, enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you.